Did you know that stress could be the reason why your weight loss is stalled? We're going to get into it. Grab your coffee. Let's go. Welcome back to Candidly with Coffee.
And we're back.
We're back. I'm your host, Janine Escobar.
And Michael Escobar.
My lovely co-host.
And today's no coffee. Today's Diet Coke.
Co-pilot Diet Coke with caffeine, I see.
Yeah.
A little pick-me-up.
I shouldn't be showing the can. You better take care of me, Diet Coke.
Oh,
I drink
yeah.
you guys a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, right. They're like, we don't know you.
Yeah, everyone's up in arms, by the way, because Pepsi bought Siete.
I know, right?
Everyone's like so worried. We just relax.
Yeah. I read some comments. I was on this dude's page, Santa Cruz Medicinals. I like his message, what he does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's trying to positive message, and he posted that, and everybody's like, oh, shit, they're sold out, and this and that. I was like, hey, hold on, killer. 1.2 billion. Shut up.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're going to walk away from 1.2 billion? You think they should have said, oh, no, we're not going to sell out because we're just going to remain a small family little company and not take the money. The whole purpose of building a company is so a bigger company can buy you out someday. And you can go, we hit the lottery, we're out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Generational wealth.
I don't know why people are like thinking, would they turn down that money?
No, they're full of shit.
I can't
They're
stand when
full of yeah, no.
when people
Sorry.
get on their high horse and
Yeah,
everyone's talking about it too. So it's like the trendy thing for like TikTokers to talk about.
what's their major concern? The concern I did here is, oh, they're going to change their chemicals or some bullshit up their ingredients. And they own it now. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Go find another mom and pop to support.
That's it.
So that someone else can buy them.
That's it.
And go on to the next and support them so someone else can buy them. It's just ridiculous.
You live in America, man. It's the most capitalistic country on earth.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's just funny because it's just like the thing to talk about.
Like it's a big thing.
Yeah.
So what? They sold it. Big deal. Move on. They don't owe you nothing.
I feel like fall is finally here, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
The mornings and the nights.
Yeah, I felt it this morning walking. I was like, ooh, my hands are cold.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I had to put my hands in my pockets this morning.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it changes right around this time. It might still be hot because it's 80 degrees today, but the mornings and the nights, you can definitely tell it's fall.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what's so funny is I am such a creature of habit. It's become very apparent to me, even more so lately because of different memories and stuff that are coming up on my phone. I literally start wearing like brown every time October comes around. The first time I get my nails done in October, I always do a dark color. You're going to die. You know how recently I said, oh, we should have our like tortilla soup?
Yeah.
You know, the tortilla soup we have with the cheese and the chicken?
Yep.
Exactly 1 year ago, we ate the same meal on the same date.
No way.
Yes. I'm like, I'm
That's
sick.
cool.
My brain is just sick.
Yeah.
But it actually goes to show you how if you can embed routines like into your like soul, it becomes autopilot.
Facts. So exactly. That's what I tell people. The more you do something, that's what you want. You want it to be autopilot. Like for you, how does it feel now you change up your routine? You walk into the gym.
Feels good.
At first, it felt a little weird.
But here's the thing. To further that, historically, I change up my routine every October. I realized that too. 3 years ago, I joined Orange Theory in October.
Oh,
and
wow.
I said the same thing on the podcast. I was feeling in a funk, needed to it's the same. It's so weird. Like I'm on like this program and it's like, I think I'm in the moment. I think I'm like doing something so different, but I'm really not. I'm following my blueprint that I've created over the years. Reinvent my routine before I burn out every October, turn things up before the end of the year so I go into my birthday feeling my best. Dark nails in October, pumpkin candles, chocolate brown. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's hilarious. I start posting more fashion and my lounge clothes and stuff like on my I ramp that back up again. It's just
I bet you the ladies love that.
Yeah.
That lounge clothes and your fashion stuff.
Yeah, that's like my little, I guess, recently I had say, do I have a hobby? I guess I would say that's my hobby.
Oh,
gotcha. Because I enjoy doing that, like finding good finds on Amazon and then sharing it. So I guess I would say that's my hobby. Because I do that on the weekends and I enjoy doing it. It's fun. So yeah, I guess I do have a hobby.
Yeah, there you go. How's your new routine been with the gym though? How do you enjoy it?
Oh, I love it. Like today, I had a hard time pulling myself away from work. I woke up extra early to get stuff done.
4 a.m. club, baby.
Because I just didn't get my stuff done yesterday. And instead of staying up late, I called it a day and thought I'll wake up earlier. But I wanted to get a certain amount of stuff done. So I had a hard time kind of pulling myself away. But I had a great workout. And I do feel like I attribute it to having that little warm up on the way to the gym and walking in, the sun was out, getting that vitamin D.
That's what I've been saying. I've been telling people, like, listen, if you live about a mile away from the gym or even a little less, don't drive, just walk. Walk there and back. Mm-hmm. Get a little warm up,
Yeah.
Your body's moving.
And I had a great workout. Like I had a hard time even holding my phone up to record on the way back because I had shoulders.
Yeah.
And
I know my legs
they were burnt out.
My legs are gone.
Yeah. All right, you guys, a little housekeeping. Follow us on Candidly_with coffee on Instagram. Leave us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already subscribed. And Jay's Body Bootcamp waitlist is open. So if you have not added your name to the waitlist, make sure you do that. I will put the link on the screen. I'll also put it in the description. My Body Bootcamp program is an 8-week program, a community of women that are, trying to master themselves, master the basics, unlock like the blueprint for their life because everyone's is a little different.
Yeah.
On what works for them, but we all, work together to figure it out.
Yeah.
In that program.
But you got the path to where they need to go. Mm-hmm. You actually got the GPS tracker, like this is where we're going. Your path might be a little different than this person's path, but it's the same road that's leading going in that direction.
Yeah, and the basic principles apply, and it's a great program. I have some fun stuff in store for this next round because it's the holidays.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a 12 days of Fitmas challenge in December, like embedded into that 8-week program. I'm also gonna do a workshop on how to navigate the holidays, social events, and the pressures of that without, completely derailing your progress.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little workshop on that for that group as well. So little extra bonuses for the people that are, doing what they need to do, even though most people are throwing in the towel at this time of year.
That's an understatement. Most, yeah. Yeah, you're right. 90% of society plus probably.
I know.
Because they're already, you know what it is I talked to one of my boys and he's like, not that he's worried, but he's having a ton of family come over, Los, for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. His mom's to like 50, 60 people. Mm-hmm. But he's like, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and I'll enjoy myself, but I'm not going to go overboard. I'm not going to stuff my face so I want to throw up. Uh-huh. He's all like the rest of my family. They stuff their faces and they all look sick. I'm like, nah, man, I know. I don't know why people do that. Like they feel like they have to. Like it's like it's like we have no food or something. We're going to run out of food,
You can enjoy a meal.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it.
Enjoy
dessert, enjoy pie, enjoy your meal, but don't go overboard where you want to throw up. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I know. So enjoy a meal, enjoy what they're serving, but in a, appropriate portions.
That's it.
That's a big thing, is learning how to kind of like not overdo it. And I think the key to that is if you're on a program that's not super restrictive, it doesn't feel that special.
No. Right? No. Doesn't.
It really doesn't.
Nah, because you could, if you wanted to, if you truly, truly wanted to, say, you know what, Coach Mike and Janine, I want to stay on my macros for Thanksgiving. You could. You could not eat all day, wait till dinner, and make it all work if you wanted to. That's an option.
Yeah. I mean, it's just everyone will kind of approach it differently depending on what's important to them, but there's a way to approach it, multiple ways. There's not just one way. All right, you guys, if you're not already a member of our YouTube channel, then join us because we have a weekly show. We're here on the set of Off Topic that's on every Wednesday. That's very interesting, kind of different from this podcast. We talk about everything under the sun, pop culture, all kinds of stuff, actually. Everything, nothing.
Not just under the sun. We go left, right. We go in different directions.
Yeah, it's a cool show. We have that, and then also as a member of our inner circle, you just get exclusive content after shows. Every podcast we do an after show, and then you also get a little badge next to your name, some emojis. So take a look at that if you're interested. The link is down in the description as well. There should also be a join button on the video if you're watching this on YouTube.
We'll give you the cheese, man.
All right, you guys, let's take a little break for One Up Nutrition. We'll be right back. When it comes to the best supplements to support your muscle building and fat loss goals, One Up Nutrition has you covered. Their gut health supplements have been a complete game changer for me. And I have to say, their protein powders are my absolute favorites. Mike and I literally order the peanut butter cookie and lemon Italian iced protein powders by the case. They are that good. With so many delicious flavors to choose from, One Up Nutrition makes hitting your protein goals easy and enjoyable. So whether you're looking for supplements, protein powders, or anything in between, shop One Up Nutrition for all your needs. And don't forget to use Janine to save at checkout. That's code JEANINE. All right, moving on to a hot topic. I came across this story. A Houston man called 911 to report his pregnant wife's suicide. He's been charged with her murder.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So he reports that they got into an argument and they kind of went to bed angry and upset. And he woke up and she had taken a bottle of pills. And he woke up and she was not alive anymore. So he called the police. Called 911, and then he was arrested when the cause of death was determined as strangulation. He didn't realize that, you could see evidence of that. He strangled her to death.
No way.
Yeah. Can you believe that? Then he tried to set it up like she took pills.
Bro, you're not that smart, dog. Of course they're going to see that.
Yeah.
Then they're going to do an autopsy and know yeah.
Yeah.
And she was pregnant?
Yeah, she was like, barely pregnant. What did I say? Women that are pregnant.
You did say that.
They are at the most risk of being killed by a significant other or just in general being murdered when you are pregnant. You're at your highest risk.
I wonder why that is.
Well, if you think about it, it's all the different factors along with that. Unwanted pregnancies, financial.
Yeah.
Unhappy marriages. That's why it is.
And sorry, this was a marriage or just a relationship?
This was a marriage.
Ooh, brutal.
Yeah.
Crazy. Till death do us part, all right.
I know. Remember I was asking you? I wonder if there's ever a situation where a husband or a boyfriend has been framed by their significant other who unalived themselves. So for example, say like wife unalives herself because of something that husband did, but she wants to get the ultimate revenge. And instead of murdering him, she frames him for her murder.
It's 100% possible.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
I know.
Because I was thinking like a slow poison or something, like a slow, like, remember that show we watched one time where they put like some sort of poison in the Gatorade?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's flavorless or something like that. And it's a slow, like it kills you internally slowly.
Yeah.
Like liver failure. What was it? What is it called? What is that stuff called? The radiator fluid.
Oh, antifreeze.
Antifreeze in the Gatorade. Yes.
Oh, because it's
yellow.
It'll blend in.
Yeah.
Can't tell. You put a little bit at a time.
Yes, a little tiny bit at a time. We saw a show about that.
That's scary because that's easy to do.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways, but they would be doing it to themselves.
Yeah. But the ultimate revenge is like, I might be exiting this earth, but you're going somewhere where you're going to hate it. You're going to go to the gates of hell.
Instead of like putting them out of their misery, they can like sentence them to a lifelong, because that would be the worst. Getting framed for something you didn't do.
I've thought about
It's got to be
that
the worst.
many times. How many inmates are incarcerated for things they didn't do, like they're truly innocent.
Yeah.
Like 100% innocent. And we know from all the shows we've seen, and we know zealous prosecutors who want to make a career will prosecute anything and anyone just to make their career and throw an innocent person in jail. It's been done before so many times.
I know.
You know?
I know. So sad.
It is.
Anyways, all right, let's take a little break for Transcend and we'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share a special offer on something I've personally been using and taking and absolutely love. It's the NAD Plus injectable. This is a favorite among celebrities. I've heard tons of celebrities talking about it on podcasts lately, and it makes me even more excited that I'm taking it. Kind of like a fountain of youth kind of thing. I can totally see why. NAD Plus has been a game changer for my cognitive health, energy, and overall wellness. Right now, Transcend is offering an amazing 20% off NAD Plus and other cognitive health peptides. If you're already a Transcend patient, just reach out to your wellness specialist to take advantage of this deal. If you're not a patient yet, now's the perfect time to join the Transcend family. Use my link, transcendcompany.com/ESCOElite to book a consult and find out which peptides are right for you. Don't miss out. Improve your cognitive health and overall wellness with this amazing offer. All right, you guys, moving on to Comment Corner. KP13 Tattoos. This is a BBC member here. Mike, you made me laugh about the men's hair comment. My husband says the same thing. Embrace it and shave it off.
Oh, about wearing that ugly ass crown?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hideous.
Like, why?
Or a toupee.
Yeah.
They still do, I think. I actually have a friend who his boy wears a toupee. I said, bro,
really?
You got to tell him it's 2024, bro. Who's doing toupees?
What about in the Menendez documentary? He had one that kind of like clipped in. He had like these bolts screwed into his scalp. Lyle Menendez.
Why the hell would he have that? He's too young.
The dad made him get it. I don't know. And then Katie goes on to say, I started BBC 12 and it's the best thing I've done. Roll on BBC 15. Yeah.
Oh, so she's been with you for a while now.
Since BBC 12.
Wow.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
Yep.
All right. The next one, another Inner Circle member. And the way I know this, you guys, is because that little cute coffee cup next to their name. But Rachel Melton says, I've done 2 BBCs and about to be on my 3rd. The community is one of the best features. Everyone is struggling with something. And it's very nice to know that you're not the only one. Janine and Alyssa are always there to answer your personal questions and struggles. You get a great, easy to navigate app to log and track your food with Janine's personal food recipes. This is one of the best programs that I've ever done. With all the support, it really helps you on track and have a ton of cheerleaders that are rooting for your win at the same time. Super facts. P.S. Mike PB Paste is the best.
The best, huh?
The best.
I've been having those every night after dinner.
Yeah?
PB&J's.
They're so good. I haven't had one in a minute. I need to have one again.
Oh, you got to have one.
I need to have one. They're actually really good to have on like the long day. Actually, I should pack one for myself tomorrow.
It's 250 calories and like 35 grams of protein. You can't beat that. And they're just good overall, regardless. Put the macros aside. That's a good part. That's a bonus, but they're good. They truly are.
Like the taste.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's the best. It's like a different kind of, it's like I don't even crave. I've had that so many times and so often now that if I try real peanut butter kind of tastes weird to me now.
Does it?
Because I just associate the taste with the PB paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Because I mean, I haven't had the sandwich in a while, but I make the paste for my fruit and I have the paste pretty often. The fried one is my favorite. I need to have the fried one again.
We need to do that one again.
The fried one is fire. It's sourdough with sugar-free maple, butter, and then the PB paste.
That's another level.
It's another level. It's so good. All right, next one. Busy Mama 85. Hi, Mike and Janine. Thank you for all the information you guys give. Thanks to you guys, I'm learning to cut calories and exercise the right way without over-exercising and eating too little. It has helped me a lot. I've lost 55 pounds and I have 10 more to go. I would like if you guys could make a video on how to maintain weight loss for long term. The question is, do I have to keep on eating 1,200 calories for the rest of my life to maintain the weight? Or if you guys could direct me to a video that talks on that. Love your content. Absolutely not. The idea is not that you will stay eating low calories forever. The key is to get yourself back into maintenance and manage yourself at maintenance for a while. Figuring out what maintenance is can be a little bit of a struggle or it can take some time because you don't know what it is anymore. You have to do it slowly. I always have my clients just, when you're ready and you feel like you're happy with where you're at, start slowly adding calories back in and, and track your weight and see how you do. So like 50 calories at a time, maybe 100, and see how you do. I mean, at the end of a weight loss journey, chances are your weight loss probably slowed down quite a bit at the end. So you're anywhere from probably like 300 to 500 calories more a day, but probably closer to 300 more a day is what your maintenance is, but you have to play with it and do it slow.
And also is, I don't know if people if it's a mindset thing or just mental thing, if now that you're not on a cut or whatever deficit, you stop moving less. Because for me, it's like if you're going to go up in calories, move more. I recently did that with my boy, and he's actually losing weight. We went up 300 calories on what he's eating. He feels good.
Well, it's like what we talked about last episode was that if you bump up calories, it kind of like creates more neat burn. And so that neat burn creates,
yes,
a bigger deficit. And so that's why the illusion is that you're eating more and losing faster.
Just moving more. You have more energy to move more and do things and train harder.
Right. Harder. Because your neat calories increase. You naturally just move more. All right, you guys, let's take a little break for MegaFit meals and we'll be right back. When it comes to hitting your macros, MegaFit Meals makes it so easy with their delicious macro-friendly meal prep options. Mike and I are constantly on the go these days, and these meals are a lifesaver during some of our busiest weeks. Whether you're craving chicken tenders, pizza, filet mignon, or even pasta, MegaFit Meals has something for everyone. All meals are high in protein, made with quality ingredients, and designed to help you crush your health and fitness goals. And the best part, there's no subscription required, so you can order as you need. Save time without sacrificing nutrition. And if you want to try it for yourself, use our link in the description and enter code Janine for a discount. That's code JEANINE. MegaFit Meals has you covered. All right. So are you stressed? Are you really, really stressed and you feel like your weight loss has stalled? I don't think people realize how impactful stress is on their ability to lose weight. And they're not, taking steps to reduce the stress.
No, at all. They're just sitting in it. Mm-hmm. They're milking in it, bathing it. They're just stuck there.
Sometimes, and the things that people turn to when they're stressed are not the things that are going to alleviate stress. They actually cause more stress. What are some of those?
What are some of those when people turn to stress? To alleviate it? I'll tell you one. Alcohol. Mm-hmm. Number one. I'm just going to drink my sorrows away.
I'm so stressed. Better. I need a cocktail.
Yes.
I need some wine.
Yes.
I've had a stressful day.
Guess what? Yeah. You're about to shoot up your cortisol and cause more anxiety yourself and make it worse.
Yeah. And, also it's like you're already stressed. And, weight loss itself is a stressor in and of itself. It causes stress on the body. So if you're trying to lose weight, that's a stressor. And then you have stress going on at work and stress going on in your personal life. And then you try to alleviate the stress by pointing yourself to more stressful things, more caffeine, more alcohol. You are just creating a vortex of stress and cortisol in your life. And nothing is going to get better until you realize that and back out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't stay in that. Because like you said, a lot of people run to get those drinks. And then they start negating what the things that do help them. Walking, sunlight, drinking water, eating better. And of course, the gym. You got to, fitness is one big umbrella. It's not just one thing. Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of things.
Yeah. And then so obviously chronic stress triggers cortisol. Then cortisol triggers cravings for like sugar and things like that. So it's going to be harder to stay on a plan or a program if you're chronically stressed. Stress usually triggers some emotional eating. So you might lose some control out of, in terms of that. Stress also disrupts sleep.
I was going to say sleep.
That's going to impact your ability to lose weight. If you're stressed, you're going to have a lack of motivation for exercise. So you might not be, either you're skipping workouts or you're not having as effective of workouts. It also can lead to insulin resistance, which then also makes it harder to lose weight. It doesn't seem like it directly impacts things, right? Sometimes you're stressed and you're trying to lose weight, but you're in this like go, 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 go mentality. And you're just creating more stress. Oh, I'm going to get my workout done anyways. I'm still going to do all these crazy things anyway, thinking that it will eventually lead to progress on the scale, but it won't actually. You're not realizing how many things it's impacting. You need to stop and think about like, okay, like I need to get it together. I'm going to hit a huge wall. This isn't working. Obviously I'm stalled or unhappy and, everything else that stress brings. So like, what can you do, when you're feeling that way? Burnout is a real thing. You don't want to get yourself to the point where you actually reach burnout. Get in front of it.
No, we know somebody going through that right now. Probably a few people going through that.
So how do you alleviate stress? How do you actually make an effort to bring down those levels of cortisol? Obviously, there are certain things that you cannot control. They're going to be out of your control. They're going to be stressors in your life. So what you need to do is figure out what are the things that you can control that will help to bring those stress levels down. One thing I realize I feel like people do too much of is they overcommit themselves to things.
All the time. They don't know how to say no.
Yeah.
Like, stop saying yes to every goddamn event that comes up. Like, no, I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm good. Don't feel guilty because you don't want to go. You can't go.
Right.
Or you don't want to go, but you say yes anyways. I don't know why people do that.
I don't know.
Like, we don't do that. I'm glad you don't do that. You don't commit us to a bunch of...
No, that's something that's I've changed in my older years, that I've just been like, you know what? No, I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't have any reason. I don't follow it up with the reason why, some bullshit reason.
No.
Because I hate that too. If someone is like, I much respect someone who just says, you know what? I just don't feel like it. I'm just trying to chill.
And a lot of times I've asked you, hey, babe, what do you think of this event? And go in there and you're like, no, okay. It sounds good in the moment. It really does.
Because I've become really good about really thinking about it. Like, do I want to do that? Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
That's it. I don't need a thesis from you as to why.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Give me 10 reasons. No, I don't need that.
And I think you need to, I think people need to take back their power.
Yeah,
if you get
do.
one thing from this episode, if you don't want to freaking do something, just say no.
Just remember, you're in charge of you. That's it. They don't govern you. Yeah. You're in charge of you. You're an adult. You're not a child. You're in charge of you. Say no.
Yeah, just no.
Listen, not to get off topic, but this makes me laugh because I had a boy, I swear to God, this guy had no cojones. He said yes to everything, or his wife committed him to everything. Every goddamn weekend, some kid's birthday party.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That middle, that, I don't want to blast the culture, but dude, say no, bro. Like, if you try to get me to go to a bunch of kids' birthday party every single weekend or family party, no, babe, we're not doing that. Sorry, I'm not that guy. You married the wrong dude. I don't want to be going to a birthday party every weekend.
Yeah.
But in some cultures, like, they always got to show face.
And honestly, that has really helped me to alleviate my stress too. Like, if I have I can look at my schedule and know how I'm going to feel on a given weekend based on like what my week looked like or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm going to need this day. And I've also realized for myself, and actually it's funny because it was recently an article I saw on like Yahoo that corroborated it. But I've realized that if I can get one day a week where I don't have any commitments and I don't have a to-do list that must get done, I just have so much of a better week that going into that next week. If I can do that on Sundays, my week is so much better.
Yeah.
Because I don't start at a high level of stress.
Or you're decompressing.
Yes. And you need to do that.
It's like when the people go down to those scuba tanks to the water way down deep. And then the thing comes back up. I don't know the device that they're in, that tank, but you need to decompress. Mm-hmm. They have a special thing they go in some chamber to decompress.
Or you're going to burst.
Yes, exactly. You're going to burst.
You're going to burst.
And that's what's happening with people, I think. And this is just my opinion. I could be wrong. And I think now that it's like sports season, especially with men football, is they're working Monday through Friday, probably drinking Friday, Saturday. Football Sunday, you know you got to go to work Monday. Now you're getting toasted on Sunday. You're really not resting. You're not giving the body a break. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to Monday. You're hating Monday. Mm-hmm. You're blaming Monday, the Monday blues. Well, that's because you didn't mentally decompress, homie. Mm-hmm. You didn't get your week ready. You didn't go shopping to get your food. You probably didn't go to the gym Sunday. Not saying you have to, but Monday you're already dreading it. Like for me, I always say my Sundays are my Mondays. I start getting mentally ready for the week on Sunday.
Yeah, me too. I love to do that. It's kind of like a little reset, just so, but I like to go into the week calm, like a self-care shower. Self-care is usually a good thing to do, watching a show, reading a book, just trying to just relax. But so many times I hear people complain about being stressed and I have so much to do and I never have any downtime. And then I say, oh, what are you doing this weekend? And then they'll list off all of these things that they're attending that I know you could have said no to 3 of those things.
Yes.
Those aren't serious things that you must attend. So why did you say yes to those things when you're already feeling like this halfway through the week and you've already committed yourself to all of these things? You're not doing yourself any favors.
0.
You're not going to improve your life. You're not going to reach your goals. You're not going to start feeling better, improve your mental health. None of those things are going to happen because you're not taking action on doing the things that are within your control to bring down the stress levels. I promise you, if you focus on actively trying to reduce your stress, you will see that the things you are trying to do to better your body, better your health, they will become more effective.
Yeah.
Stop trying to, you're not being congruent in your life. If you're oh, I'm on a health journey, but I'm also super stressed. So I'm going to have a glass of wine and I'm going to overcommit myself and I'm going to, drink too much caffeine and I'm going to do all these other things to counter it.
It's like they're on the hamster wheel and they don't realize it. Mm-hmm. Stop, slow down, stop committing to things.
Right.
It's okay to say no. It's okay to tell your coworkers, you know what? I'm good. I don't feel like going on Friday. I'm okay, you guys. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm going to skip this one.
Come on. I'm good. I'm good. I just want to chill.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's it. Saturday, I'm good.
Yeah. Sometimes, for example, Saturday, I had a very busy week going into, I had a very busy week. And then Saturday I had, we have our team call on Saturday. And then I also had coaches chat.
Yeah.
And it was coaches chats for my body bootcamp program. And it was the halfway point of my body bootcamp program. So I had to review everybody's check-ins in detail. That's 112 people. I had to review their data. And I decided I could have got it done. I kind of got a lot done on Friday and I could have got it done and still go to my Orange Theory class. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to skip the class so I can kind of relax, do the rest of these check-ins, relax and go into my call not to the next thing, running from Orange Theory and get on my call.
Yes.
And sometimes that's the move.
Yeah.
Sometimes it isn't. No. Go. Get the workout in. Do this, do that. Blah, blah. Sometimes it's, you know what? Breathe. Take it down. Slow down the speed.
That's a problem. People aren't. They're just
Take something off your plate. And yes, sometimes it is the workout. Because bringing your stress down and taking a breather and relaxing can give you more benefits than rushing through that workout, further spiking your cortisol, then being behind the 8 ball for the rest of the day on everything else. You have to kind of like make logical decisions sometimes.
Not only that, you hit on something real good right there that just came to my mind is if I have to rush my workout, like really, really rush it, like I'm thinking about what I got to do after. If I'm not in the moment of training, then I take the day off. I just go walk, R&R. I just go get extra steps. That's what I do. Sometimes Sundays, usually I like to work out, because I'll take, I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday or something, maybe even a Friday off. I'll take a weekday off and I'm like, all right, cool. Then I'll work out Sunday. I like it. I enjoy it. It's calm. It's quiet in there.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody's watching football Sunday, so it's relaxing. I'm taking my time. I'm not in a hurry. I like taking my time.
Yeah.
I don't like to be in a hurry.
I don't like
most people are rushing workouts.
I don't like in general in my life. And again, actually, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. If you are somebody that is dealing with stress, you're chronically stressed, stop pushing everything to the last minute.
Yeah.
That's not helping. No. If you have to be somewhere and it takes you 15 minutes to get there and you're giving yourself 14 minutes, you're not helping your stress levels.
Nope.
Okay? Again, those are all ways that I reduce my stress is I leave lots of cushion in between appointments. Again, I hear people all the time, I'm so stressed, but they push everything to the last minute and they're cramming in too many things into their schedule and they're saying yes to everything. They're drinking too much caffeine, then they're drinking alcohol, then they're overcommitting on the weekends. I don't know why my weight loss is stalled. I don't know why my life is so stressful.
They make that.
That's
they put that in their own head too a lot of times, I think.
Yeah.
The more you speak that into existence, the more you believe that. Mm-hmm. So you're causing that. You're doing that. No one's doing that to you.
Right.
Not external forces. You're doing that to you. It's kind of like people, I don't look good. I don't feel good or this, or they're always sick or not feeling well. Well, you're doing that to yourself. Mm-hmm. Look at your life. Step outside and look at what you're doing, what you're eating, how you're living. What, you think you're supposed to feel good and look good? Eating that way and treating yourself that way? No. Come on. You're doing that to yourself. Yeah. Don't blame nobody else but yourself. You're responsible for you.
So and if you run high, like on stress personally, things that you can control, you're running high because you have been neglecting your mental health and your personal stressors. And then something comes along that is out of your control, that is a big stressor. How do you think you're going to handle that?
Exactly. You're going to break.
That is when you break.
People break.
That is when you crumble. So not only is reducing stress essential for obviously your journey, but it is essential to prepare yourself to deal with life.
Yeah, because life's going to life. Something's going to come your way. None of us are exempt. Not one person on planet Earth is going to go through life where they have no issues at all. That's impossible. Mm-hmm. Go find me someone. Negative. Someone's going to go through something. And the more you are physically, mentally, and spiritually prepared for it, the better you'll deal with it, you know? But if you're all over the place and you're already running high, you're just going to crumble.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Why do you think people feel like they need to fill their schedule with so many things?
I don't know. That is a good question.
Do you know what I mean? Like the social aspect. Like to me, like once a month, like a social thing once a month is sufficient and more than enough.
They want to feel maybe like they're somewhat important, like somebody cares or loves them, so they validate it that way. I don't know. I mean, what are the reasons? Why are you committing to all these things? For what? Say no. Who cares if it makes somebody mad if they don't like it, No,
but I mean, I think that some people they need it. Like, I think it's different personality types,
Gotcha.
I think that there's different people, there's different people need different things in their life to feel fulfilled. Because I'm not saying to not, if those things make you feel fulfilled by saying yes and incorporating those things, and that's good. If those things fill your tank, because different people need different things to fill their tank. Some people need alone time. Some people need to be surrounded by their friends to fill their tank. As long as it's not at the expense of over jam packing your schedule and you feel like I could never understand people that go like one thing to the next thing to the next thing in the same day. I always had a rule. I would never commit to more than one thing per day. That was like a no for me.
Yeah. I don't know why people do that. They run themselves to the ground, man. They do it to themselves. I don't know. You guys got to look at your life, do accountability on yourself, and figure out what can you do without. How can I make this easier? Stop making it harder.
Yeah,
make your life
especially
simpler.
as we enter into the holidays, just remember that, because like so many, moms and grandmas or whatever that are listening right now, maybe they've overcommitted to, they commit to baking, their cookies and special banana breads and all this stuff for all the neighbors. They commit. I used to do all of this stuff, like overcommit myself in terms of that too.
You used to make something.
Caramel corn.
That's right.
And it was very time consuming.
I remember that.
And I would make batches and batches and give it to all my coworkers and give it to every year, like the things I commit to, even for the holidays, shrinks. More and more shrinks.
So let me ask you, why did you do that?
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't.
Why did you commit to that? Do you remember why? Was there a specific reason?
Because. Did you
enjoy it?
Yeah, because my love language is gift giving.
Gotcha.
So I like to do that to show people. But then I realized, I started to just realize that it was just causing me too much stress and I wasn't enjoying the holiday. I was already like stressed leading into it and thinking, I was working full time, 2 little kids, dogs, a husband, all this stuff. And then I was also making caramel corn and it's very time consuming because you have to mix it constantly for like hours so it doesn't stick together. It's a process. It's actually really good, but I would give a big glass jar to all my coworkers, and it's just too much.
I've never been that way.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I've tried to get better, and every once in a while, I feel it creeping back in, like my tendency to want to like overcommit. But I've gotten really good at asking myself, do I need to do this? Is it important? Can I skip it? And would it be super impactful to everybody? So it's like, that's what I'm asking you guys to think about it. Think about the things that you can trim out. Maybe the family doesn't need custom wrapping paper that you have to go order. Maybe you don't need the family photo shoot with the matching outfits. Maybe you just go through your phone and pick up a picture and do your Christmas cards that way. Maybe you don't even need to do Christmas cards and send it to 25 million people.
Exactly.
It ends up in their garbage.
Exactly.
That you then took out so much of your time and money to do that. They look at it, go, oh, cute, Susie Q and the Millers or whatever, garbage.
Throw it away.
So maybe you don't need to do that. Maybe there's things that you can take off your plate that will have a bigger impact by removing them than they do by keeping them. So that's what I ask you to kind of like think about. Just think about it. To try to de-stress so that you can have more success in your own personal journey, because you got to prioritize yourself. I know it's hard for people, but you got to prioritize yourself, because if you're not good, then nobody else in your life is going to be good.
Yeah. Put it in the comments, you guys. Curious what you guys struggle with when it comes to this, like overcommitments. We like to hear.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I want to know. What can you trim? Let us know what you might actually think about taking out. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.
See you.